Hey everybody, it's Friday Morning Movie Reviews. I'm Los Angel,
Nathan CK.
and we just saw Solo, a Star Wars story. I really like Han Solo. He's my favorite character in the original trilogy. Do you like Han Solo?
I love Chewbacca.
Okay.
We have, Harrison Ford, original Solo. Love him. We love everyone that is in this movie that were in our, favorite original films. And, the new cast, I didn't really know, what to think.
I'll tell you what I thought.
And, it started off interesting. And
Yes,
I didn't know where it was
pretty
going
good.
to go. Of course, you need to, find out the backstory of Han Solo. And
You don't need to, right?
We have
Like-
love interest a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think that pulled away from what we wanted this movie to be, which was, origin of Solo.
I wanted a scoundrel,
Right.
a maverick. He's a good guy, but he's not the best guy, you know?
Right.
He fights dirty. And this, okay, this is a really weird analogy, right? But Superman Returns is supposed to spin off of Superman 2 with Christopher Reeve as Superman, then you had Brandon Routh. I like Brandon Routh, but that movie felt like Superboy. And this is what Solo kind of feels like to me. Han Solo is this manly, rugged, dirty fighter. And this guy, Alden Ehrenreich, he's good, but it felt very boyish and not sure of himself and not really what I think of Han Solo to be.
Right. And I think they tried to make that into what was Woody Harrelson's character was supposed to be. We see him as this older kind of spin-off of Solo, and I think that's where we were supposed to think where Solo got his
inspiration from.
Right.
Almost.
So maybe if Solo was just a little old, younger than the original, but
if he was just more rough around the edges,
right,
Woody Harrelson's character,
we didn't need to see
who was
him
very
when he was
much Woody Harrelson too. It wasn't
early 20s or something,
yeah.
I feel if he was a little older and
you can't make him too old.
I know, but in his
in character,
right? In trying to steal stuff and whatever. And
the cast I thought worked. Chewbacca I thought was the best thing on screen when he was on screen.
Amazing, yeah.
Donald Glover felt like he was doing a Billy D. Williams impersonation to me. He's trying so hard to be Billy D. He didn't ever really truly feel like Lando to me. Lando was just natural,
Yeah.
As Donald Glover, you can kind of see him putting it on.
Yeah, right.
And Game of Thrones girl Emilia Clarke, I thought she was really good. Probably the best actress in it. Paul Bettany, it just felt like evil Paul Bettany to me. And Thandie Newton was kind of wasted in the movie. And I like a lot of this movie, but it is very starts here, gets here, and then it's just kind of okay.
Right, it's like a bell curve.
There's not too much in the engine that's working,
right?
And that's very disappointing.
Yeah,
and with the whole director swap that happened, the original director's getting fired, then Ron Howard having to come in and fix it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how hard that had to have been to come in with the cast that you didn't choose and reworking a movie that wasn't working. So he had a really tough job.
Right. And I wonder, if that made an impact on, who knows, it could have been worse or it could have been better. We don't really know.
I think I'd rather have seen their movie because this movie feels very safe to me.
Mm.
And that's not really what I want from a Han Solo movie.
Right.
Yeah. The music in it, it was kind of distracting at times. It wasn't what I expected.
Had some original theme in there.
Yeah, you did have
then,
the Star Wars theme in there.
Did its own thing, just like Rogue One. And
I mean, I really wanted this movie to be a lot of fun. And, for a Han Solo movie, I wanted it to be when Han met Chewie, and their relationship together. And it's really more Han Solo with Emilia Clarke's character, Kira. And for what it was, I thought parts of it hit, but it never hit the bullseye.
Right. Yeah. Right. I mean, also, they're trying to connect it and make it relevant with certain things that happen in the end to say, here's how this ties back.
Here's how the dominoes are going to fall.
Right.
Yeah.
And, to be honest, I don't think you always have to do that in every movie. But also, that's where you have to like you said, play it unsafe a little bit and just go for it
Yeah.
and do this movie.
He's the character to go
right,
for it with.
Right.
'Cause he's the one that would do that.
Right.
Yeah, you don't tell him the odds.
Yeah, you don't tell him what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I just really thought this movie could have been something special, something really fun. And while I did have fun with it, it was never the blast,
Right.
the great summer
Right.
movie I wanted it to be. This felt like, all right, well, I mean, if I'm Disney, I'm making a Han Solo movie. So I don't blame them for that, but this wasn't the best Solo movie we could have gotten, I think.
Agreed. So, yeah, guys. I mean, I like some parts of it. There
Yeah.
was parts where they're gambling with Lando. I love those parts. Part with Chewie that you want to see more parts with Chewie. Like
You do,
Chewie.
yeah. And the action worked, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought but a lot of it did get kind of messy.
Yeah, you get that
with
mushy stuff. And,
Yeah,
and
the movie's
Paul Bettany's
shot
and
really well.
Yeah,
Bradford
it is, yes.
Young is the DP who he did Arrival, and the movie this is the best looking Star Wars
Yeah.
movie we've ever had. Anything else we want to add before we rate this?
that's about it.
I just want to get out of this costume. I'll go first. I'm gonna go 3.2 out of 5.
3.2. I'm gonna go 3.4.
Yeah, we were both parts of this
Right
movie.
there,
I was
yeah.
getting up there for me, but ultimately it just this was a really solid base hit, but I really wanted a home run,
I know.
and we just didn't.
It's like
get
a
that.
ground rule double.
Okay, sports. All right, guys, that's our review.
Like, comment, subscribe.